In this video we're going to complete example 4. Once again we need to calculate the value of x. These ones are trickier because they don't have just x, they have things such as 3x or x plus 15 or 2x and so forth. We did mention these in an earlier video where we mentioned using the guess and check method, and that's what we're going to do here. So first of all, in question A, it's got parallel lines and I can see a Z shape, and a Z shape tells me that the angle, which is 3x, must also equal 33 degrees. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to guess a number for x, and I can tell just by looking that it's going to be 11, because when I look at 3x, what that means is that it's 3 times bigger than x, and 3 times 11 equals 33. So x must be 11. Let's now move on to question B. And this one, I could make an F shape, I could make a Z shape or a C shape. I'm actually going to pick the F shape for this one, which is the shape I've drawn just there. And that tells me that I have an angle of 70 degrees in this spot here. The next thing I notice is I have a nice straight line here, which means my 70 and my x plus 15 must add up to 180. In fact, I'm going to write that down. If I take my 70 degree angle and add it to my x plus 15 degree angle, it should equal 180 degrees. So I'm going to try some things here. Let's try, I'll do it down below. Let's try x as 85. 70 plus 85 plus 15 comes out to 170. So that one's wrong. It definitely can't be 85. So next I'll try something different. I have a funny feeling that 95 will work. And when I add these three numbers up, I get 180, which is what I'm looking for. So x must equal 95 degrees, like so. And down below, I'm just going to cross this line out just so that there's no confusion about what I've done there. All right, we'll move on to question C. And in this one, they haven't actually told you what any of the angles are, which can really throw some people sometimes. First thing I notice when I look at it is that I have vertically opposite angles. I have two lines that intersect at a point, and that tells me that this angle down here is 3x. The next thing I also notice is that I get a C shape, which I'm not drawing very well, but you can see it nonetheless. Here's my C shape. And if I get a C shape, the angles will add up to make 180 degrees. So if I take 2x and 3x and add them together, they'll equal 180 degrees. Okay, so once again we're going to use the guess and check method, and we're going to guess an x value and see if we get 180 degrees. So let's try x equals 30 degrees and see what happens. Well, if x is 30, then this angle would be 60 degrees, because 2x means 2 times bigger, and this angle would be 90 degrees. Now 60 plus 90 is 150, so that doesn't work. So I'm going to rub them out. I know that now that x isn't 30. Let's say it's bigger than that. Let's try x equals 40 degrees this time. If it was 40, this angle would be 80 degrees, because it's 2x, 2 times bigger than x, and 3 times 40 degrees would be 120. And this time it's a bit too big. 80 plus 120 is 200 degrees. So it's somewhere between the 30 and the 40 degree mark. I am quite confident that x will actually equal 36 degrees. Now let's have a look at at that one. 2 lots of 36 will give me 72 degrees, and 3 lots of 36 will give me 108 degrees. And that works. 72 plus 108 is 180. So we'll write here x equals 36 degrees. Anyway, that concludes our video on example 4. Remember to read the description below for a link to a worksheet that relates to this video.